I just want to express my very, very sincere gratitude for each of you in this celebration, and just thank you. And I wish we could all be together like last year. A lot of us were together, but we just have to improvise a little bit more and be a little more innovative and be a lot of agility. But anyways, I just want to thank all of you for making me, first of all, feel very welcome to the team. It's been a very different year for all of us. I mean, we're not the only ones that had to adjust to our professional lives, but most importantly, our personal and family lives. And as it was very important for me and our executive leadership team that your health and your safety of your family was most important. And I hope that that remains the same and continues with you and your families, that your safety and the health of your families are going really well. But again, we just have to be innovative and agile to this last year's changes, and we pray and hope that the vaccine and the herd immunity accelerates, and that there will be opportunities when we do get together that we can do it in person. But again, thank you for all that you've done. I'm just overly thrilled that working in a hybrid professional lifestyle where you can work from home or work at Starbucks or work wherever is safe, that all of the efforts that our team has done was done very professionally and actually ahead of schedule and on time. So again, I just want to express my sincere thank you for everything with that. And I'm just thrilled to be part of this team. I'm thrilled that you're all doing well and so forth. With that, I am now going to turn the podium over to Leslie Kratz.
You guys can't see the look on my face there when they were all clapping, but it was priceless. So I just want to echo a lot of the comments from Eddie. And, we had to adapt last year in a very quick manner to working remotely. So I think you all deserve the round of applause, not me, but you as a team for being able to adapt to a changing work environment with a remote. I want to bore some of you with some statistics now. You guys know me, so you're all chuckling. I know I can't see everybody's face, but I know you're all laughing when I bring this up. So just kind of to go through the notice of value, everybody on the call and everyone in the office participated in making this a success. It's a huge endeavor. It's not something we can do overnight. The process begins well in the fall, let's say around September, even before that, with culminating tomorrow with our actual mailing. So just a little bit of numbers here. I don't know if everybody knows, but we issued 1.5, nearly 1.6 million notices, which are physically being mailed. I'm not sure if any of you can imagine in your mind, take a minute to imagine what 1.5 million pieces of paper look like. Think about your desk and you've got 20 pieces of paper. Multiply that to 1.5 million. Take a ream of paper, which is 500, and think about how many reams of paper is 1.5 million pieces of mail. Today and tomorrow, the United States Post Office has 2 semi-trucks. I'm sure you've all seen the semi-trucks driving around town, but they have 2 semi-trucks that are picking up and loading all of the notices of value. Think about how large those are, and these are filled top to bottom, front to back. So just think in your mind how 1.5 million. There are many groups of these notice types, and we also have e-notices. So for those of you who don't know, we have a number of individuals who have signed up to receive their notice through an electronic service. But 1.5 million is a lot of pieces of mail. It's not something that can be done overnight. So I think also we have a great vendor that we work with that helps us with the mailing and the printing. But besides the actual notices, this year we tackled in a variance process. Variance is where we review the models and the values, making sure with the Department of Revenue that they meet the requirements. But we looked at over almost 53,000 parcels. So congrats to the analytic appraisers, the appraisal group, anyone who was part of looking at those 53,000. This was done remotely. I know we all had a lot of meetings. Some of you were invited in these meetings, and all of us asked a lot of questions. So it really goes to all the commitment and the hard work you've done reviewing all the parcels and ensuring our values are correct and ready to go for tomorrow. Just one more statistic, and I promise I'll stop boring you all with all these numbers, but that's what I do here. Anybody know what our total full cash value is for the entire Maricopa County? Well, just in case you want to know, this year, as of today, we have a total of $670 billion of value on our rolls. Last year, we had 663. So we increased our value by about 2%. So, thanks to everybody. Clap your hands, yay! You all deserve a great clap for all that. Again, I don't think all of us can congratulate you all. Tracy Johnston wanted to be here and definitely wanted to say a few words. We adapted last year to appeals, so congratulations and thank all of you. I know it was trying times at times dealing with the appeals and new processes, whether it was with our office or through the state board. So again, we can't thank you all enough. Our webpage will be updated tomorrow with a lot of new reports. Our appeals application goes live tomorrow. So we're very excited with the new appeals application, which will allow through our Digital First initiative for appeals to be submitted online. So we're very excited. So again, I just want to thank everybody, and I'm sure we all do, for all your hard work over the last 4, 5, 6 months getting this prepared.
Well, let's have a round of applause again for Leslie sharing all of that. The other thing I wanted to say is that, with new leadership in the assessor's seat, sometimes there's a lot of anxiety and uncertainty to, the new assessor and whoever that individual brings in. I was very fortunate to was able to bring in Dawn Marie Buckland here to our office, and like I said before, a year ago, this was an individual that would be my partner in helping with this one team culture approach, a business approach that I'm very familiar with in the private sector, as well as my time with the town of Gilbert. And I just want to thank all of you for embracing Dawn Marie. I think that she has been just fantastic in getting to understand our business here with the assessor's office and getting to know you as individuals. And I just want to thank all of you for accepting her in her role as the chief deputy here in the assessor's office. But with that, I'd like to invite Dawn Marie to speak a little bit to the rest of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Eddie, for your kind words and for bringing me on to be a part of this amazing team. And thank you to all of you for welcoming me and allowing me into the team. I can't even begin to tell you what a year this has been. And actually, tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary. Thank you. So this 1 year has been tremendous in so many ways. It's been tragic. It's been, but it's been amazing at the same time. And through some of the challenges and difficulties that we've worked through, we've seen this team come together in amazing ways. Change is not comfortable for any of us, not even for me, believe it or not. It's not comfortable. And yet we found ourselves in need of making tremendous amounts of change. Some because of new leadership with what we like to think are great ideas. And thank you for correcting us when we're wrong. But some out of necessity, right? With the pandemic and working remotely, with the vast amounts of change. This is not only a large county, but it's a constantly moving county. We talked about the notices of values that we're here to celebrate today. But just look at our deeds processing. We're processing an average of 30,000 deeds per month. That's massive. And I love the visual of the 2 full semi trucks just taking one of our mailings out here tomorrow. It's amazing to think of the massive amounts of data that we work with. But behind every data point that we work with are people. They're residents, they're businesses. And everything that we do makes a difference to those people, makes a difference to those businesses. And so we're getting ready to go into appeal season. Tremendous effort going into automating our appeals and being able to take advantage of the CARES Act funding that came as a result of COVID and finding ways of minimizing our interpersonal contact, right? People don't always want to be able to have to come down in person or even go to the post office to send something by certified mail. What kind of options can we provide where they can limit that in-person contact? And this team came together to develop a system in really short order through using Salesforce because we were able to get some CARES Act funding. So again, being responsive to the changes in the environment, the things that are going on right now. The massive amounts of change that we all feel every day can easily be at least reconciled maybe if we start and look at how much we've been able to accomplish. I've only been here a year tomorrow, and what you guys have been able to do in that year is just awe-inspiring. It is, it's absolutely inspiring and motivating, and I'm so proud to be a part of this team. As we go into the appeal season, we just wanted to reiterate our job, as you know, it's to fairly and equitably value land and property, right? That's something that we can all say in our sleep. And I want you to know that we support you 100% as you go out there. We may find when people bring in their appeals, we may find that we've made mistakes. We do. Everybody does. And we can correct those mistakes, and that's fantastic. A lot of times through the appeals process, though, it's a different perspective that's brought in. So when we have customers that come in and bring a good business case, it's easy for us to want to explain our rationale for the value that we have. Please take time to listen to the other side as well. And if they make a great business case, we want to make sure that we're able to meet them there. If they bring additional data that we can take into consideration, fantastic, because that's just more information for us to be able to make good decisions and provide exceptional customer service. So as we go into this next year, again, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this team. I'm impressed every day by the dedication, the work ethic, the intelligence, and the heart of this team. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dawn Marie. The one thing I just want to to share with all of you and just show my commitment and the leadership team's commitment that is very critical and very important that each one of you feel valued as part of our team, and that this one team culture that I talk a lot about, it truly is important for me that each of you feel like you're an important part of this team and this journey that we're on together. And if for whatever reason we are missing that mark, you know, we have an open door policy, and so please take advantage of that. It really, as I've been talking with the executive team, I truly would like to be the best, we'll say, employer here in the state of Arizona. And what do we need to do to get to that point? And that's really a wild and important goal to get to that. But again, it's really important for me that you all feel valued, that what we do here professionally supports you and your family goals, that, you know, the things that you dream about and things that you desire for your personal life and your family's, you know, well-being, that I want to make sure that our office and what we provide can align to those goals as well. So that is really an important aspect, you know, as it relates to my initiative here in the assessor's office. Again, as said before, you know, I feel like I've been here a long time. I know it's only been a year, and it's been fabulous to see just the tremendous amount of effort and the work and the collaboration and all the joy of working in this office all just come together a day like this. So I did bring my hat, you know, my famous cowboy hat. And I like to say my hat is off to you for all your hard work. And I'm very glad that we can at least celebrate together virtually. And I look forward to the time where we can all get together.